Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Redventure. This is episode 2. Where we last left off, we were, beaten to death and just left in a forest, and now we're running from Jason and Voorhees. That's actually not true. What we are doing, however, is we are still in the Viridian Forest, and we gotta get out of here, so let's go ahead and continue that today, shall we? How are you guys doing? I hope your holidays were fun. Mine were pretty great. I enjoyed it. Ooh, look, a Pokeball. Or is it not a Pokeball? Where was this? This is what I was looking for like an hour ago. Ugh. Or, however long it was between streams. Anywho. Oh, look at that. I find a Pikachu over here now. Level 5? Really? Level 5. Ugh. Whatever. I'm inclined to catch that level 5 Pikachu. You have no idea right now. But I'm just gonna let it go. Really? Level 5? Ugh. How much damage are you gonna do? Alright, you weren't that bad. But yeah, so my holiday was great. Again, hoping yours was fun. Hope you spent time with family and, did your normal traditions as you do. So, the last video was yay, level 9. Ember, finally. So the last video was how can I put this? Very not constructed well. As you can see, we have audio now. In-game audio. And, it was just there kind of for testing purposes. Yay, another potion. This, I think, is now gonna be the real deal. I think this is the real first episode, kind of. I mean, obviously, the first episode was the first episode, but I feel like this is really gonna be the big one. The one that starts it all, if you will. But I have a lot of fun with this, so we're trying things out. I had videos in the past, but what I did with those videos to give you like a behind the scenes type things is with those videos I pretty much recorded the game audio from my PS4. I might have mentioned this on the older videos, but I would record, using the share feature on the PS4 to record that. And since it only gives you about 15 minutes of time, at least, I don't know if it still does that because I haven't used that feature in a very, very long time. But it only gives you about 15 minutes worth of footage, and then you have to start recording all over again from the PS4. So it was very tedious, very annoying, and I really, really wanted to buy a capture card. Just never had the chance to do it. Still don't have one. That's going to be coming up in the future soon, because we're really going to start ramping this up. And again, when I say we, I really mean me. As well as my partner in crime who is helping me out with the podcast, which again you can definitely subscribe to if you want. Really quickly, this team is not fit to fight Brock right now, so this episode is pretty much going to just be me training. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do training off screen or if I wanted to do that on camera, but since this is like a official version, I guess you can still call this test number 2. It's up to you, depending on how you feel watching this video, to see what we got going on. But yeah, so like I said, I would record off the PS4, 15 minutes intervals, yay, level 10, and then transfer them to my computer where I would edit all of them and then put it together. So if you go back and watch like The Last of Us, or not Destiny, because I didn't do it in Destiny. It's mainly The Last of Us, and then I think the first or second Minecraft videos that I put up there, you can tell where they were cut pretty much for the most part, because Ellie would be standing in one position, and then the next she would be standing in a completely different position, because I would either A, forget to hit record again because I forgot the 15 minutes were up, or because, I was running away from something and then the recording stopped as I was running away, and I had to go ahead and quickly press the, share button again in order for me to get up and running. So that's what happened with a lot of those videos. With this, however, with the way I'm recording Pokemon Red currently is very, very different. I am using an emulator currently. So sorry, I'm not recording off the cartridge. However, I figure most people use emulators nowadays to record stuff like this, so I hope it's okay. If it's not, I'm very sorry, Nintendo, but I do own the original game. I can prove it to you, I swear. So we can go ahead and take care of that. And yeah, so this will be a lot easier. And then the first video was an export from my Twitch channel, so it wasn't exactly, it didn't have the intro, it didn't have, the recording game audio like I have right now. It didn't have a lot of things. So what I'm gonna do pretty much is this video should have an intro, this video should have an outro, and there should be a clever title. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but it's probably just gonna be Pokemon Redventure Part 2, honestly. But yeah, and we're gonna have a lot of fun, so I'm very, very excited to do this, because it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, hence why I did the Last of Us videos, and now I get to do it with a whole bunch of different games. And if it works out for Pokemon, it can work out for a bunch of other games that I have lined up in the back of my mind too. And I'm very excited to get that started and get that underway, and I hope you guys will be excited to start watching, because it'll be a lot of fun. So you'll hear my voice a lot, probably. Once I get Jace up and running with this, he'll probably be able to do some streaming as well, or some recording as well. And right now, all of these are going to go up on my channel. Eventually, we are going to make a podcast channel, and we'll put all newer content on there. This will still stay on my channel, probably, just because it's kind of my Redventure, not exactly the podcast Redventure. But eventually we'll do podcast. You missed, you jerk. But eventually we'll be doing, Let's Plays of Jace and I on there, so that'll be a lot of fun. I have a lot of things planned for the gaming portion of things, and we have a lot of things planned for the podcast as well. So I'm hoping that if the podcast does well, this will do well, or if this does well, the podcast will do well. Like whichever helps us out more can benefit the other side of it, I'm hoping. So, and it's going to be a lot of fun, because like I said, it's something I've been wanting to do. I'm going to partner with some of my friends as well who are doing streaming. There's a friend of mine, I'll put his link in the description of this at the bottom too. He does streaming. He's going to start streaming a lot more. He just bought his capture card, and he's already been streaming some PC stuff, and I think he's already tried to do PS4 stuff. So we're eventually going to get there, and there's a lot of games that I really, really want to do, which will be a lot of fun, I think. So we got a lot of ideas. Let's see if they actually come to fruition, though. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Charmander's been putting in some work here. I'm going to probably get him to, like, I don't know, 12 or 13, maybe. And then see what we got. What's he at right now? 11? You can only take so many more hits. But what I really want to get up there is I really want Caterpie to get up. Because Caterpie will turn into a Butterfree. And then Butterfree learns Confusion, and then that helps out a lot. Alright, so Charmander's had his thing. Let's get Pidgey up to like 10, so let's get him 3 more levels. This is always the toughest part about Pokemon. You have to grind. And again, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep all the grinding in every single video. But, it's a nice backdrop to me talking right now. And I apologize because I'm still getting over my cold a little bit, so I don't know if you hear it. But, yeah, I've been sick a lot lately. I don't know why. Anyway, hopefully I get over it soon. Ooh, a Weedle. We're not going to catch Weedle right now, because Weedle, it's Weedle. I don't need a Beedrill right now. And I just realized, since we are playing Pokemon Red, we're not going to get Sandshrew. And I'm a little sad about that, because I do like Sandslash. He's pretty good. But, oh well. What are you going to do? I prefer red over blue. That was a critical... Oh, really? You had to go get poisoned? So I enjoy red versus blue. Red versus blue. Does anyone get that reference? No? Okay. So, a little bit about Pokemon and me. It's a little history lesson, if you will. So, I talked about this on the podcast, but Pokemon was one of the first handheld games that I played. I had obviously played like the SNES, which I think was the first console I played Genesis, but the Game Boy was my first handheld gaming device. And of course, Pokemon was definitely one of my first games, and it was incredible. I remember playing with some friends who lived like up the block from me, and I think they had it first, and I saw it from them, and then I just went to my mom like, "Mom, I want that. I want what they have." And then we went out and we got it eventually, and that's it. I've been playing Pokemon ever since. So I'm currently playing Pokemon Sun. I've been procrastinating though and not playing it as much, but I am playing it. So I'm on the second island. Is that how you determine Pokemon Sun? Because there's no gym badges anymore. I beat the second Kahuna. So does that technically mean I have 2 badges? I don't know. It's weird the way that Sun is set up. It's completely different. Well, not completely, but it's different in terms of, you don't collect badges. You do these trials, these tests, to become a Pokemon Master. And what is that? The main Pokemon, whoever's like in charge, I guess, the in charge Pokemon. Those battles are actually... Sorry, my voice cracked. Those battles are actually kind of... I'm not going to say super difficult, but they're annoying. Because not only do you have like the main Pokemon there, he's like, hey, I'm going to call for help. And by the way, I can call for help. You can't call for help. And it's like, wait, so it's 2 against 1? Are you kidding me right now? So that's what just makes it a little bit annoying. It's like, well, I want to make... If this is going to be a double battle, let it be a double battle. Don't let me be 2 versus 1. So that's annoying. But other than that, it's a lot of fun. And I enjoy it. So I've been playing that. Procrastinating, but been playing. Other than that, I've been playing Tomb Raider. I've been playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Trying to get platinum trophies on one of them. Might do the platinum on Dragon Ball, we'll see. If you want to go see how many platinums I do have, you can go to PSN profiles. And then you can see the amount of trophies and platinums. I think I hit 52 about a few months ago at this point. I think Doom was the last platinum I did. Anyway, I'm horrible at games though. Don't take this the wrong way. Me saying, oh, I have all these platinums. I'm the best at gaming. I'm horrible at gaming, as you can tell by me trying to grind this Pidgey that I'm about to like kill because he has no health left. But I enjoy games. They're a lot of fun. Oh god, the alarm. Let's go Pikachu. What was I saying? Yeah. So, oh god, that hurt. And that's gonna hurt even more. So yeah, I'm not the best at games, as you will see. Oh, that worked in my favor. As you will see when we do some other games, because there's actually another game that I have in my mind very, very soon if my computer wants to handle it, because I'm currently recording from a Mac. Okay, I do not own a Windows machine currently. However, I do have an older Mac, and that older Mac can run Windows. So I will be able to stream some PC games. However, that old Mac is not exactly the greatest. When I say old Mac, I mean like 2008. But it still runs Windows. It can still run the games that I wanted to run. Just not well. So I just got to figure that out. I might just do an upgrade to a different machine. We shall see. This is what I'm talking about being horrible, by the way. I'm letting all my guys go down to like no health, and then Charmander's just like, yeah, I'll kill him. But you know, I'm just gonna spoil it right now. I'm trying to do Halo. What I want to do is I want to do Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4 all streamed. Let's plays, rather, just like I'm doing with Pokemon. So I want to pretty much have at least 2 or 3 game series going on at a time. This is going to be eventually, though, so this is going to be right now. But eventually I would want to have Pokemon going on, because I want to do, you know, Red, then Silver, then, you know, Ruby, Sapphire, or whatever. And I'm just going to progress through all of them. But I also want to do another series at the same time, so I would want to do Halo as my first one. And there's reasons for it, because Halo was actually the game that got me into first-person shooters. So Halo holds a special place in my heart for opening me up to the first-person shooter genre. Because I had played Doom before Halo, and I'd play a little bit of GoldenEye, but neither one of them, the way that they were played, especially Doom, like Doom was a first-person shooter, but you didn't have to worry about where to shoot. Like, you literally just walk around, you shoot one way, it's going to shoot up or down for you, right? You didn't have to do anything. With GoldenEye, I played it, but I sucked at it, so I wasn't really confident in playing that game. So when, you know, first-person shooters started to take over, like, you know, Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff like that, I kind of stayed away from those games because I was like, no, I'm not good at them. It wasn't until I played Halo on my old PC, because I used to have an Dell desktop, excuse me, and I played Halo on that because I was given a copy of Halo PC, and I was like, alright, well, I'm not going to be using a controller, I'm going to use a keyboard and mouse, let's see how this works. And it worked beautifully, obviously, because it's a keyboard and mouse. So I loved it from that point forward. I just, you know, I never played the Xbox versions except for Halo 3 and 4. I played those two on console, but Halo 1 and 2, I played them on PC first. But since then, that got me into first-person shooters. So then the next step from Halo was, you know, going into Modern Warfare. So Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And then that's what really got me into first-person shooters, because everyone played that game. So it's like, well, either I get this game and get either A, learn it, or B, never play with my friends online, pretty much. So needless to say, I got it, I learned it, and then now I'm okay at first-person shooters. I'm not going to say I'm the best, obviously. There are many, many friends of mine that are way better than I am. But I've become decent where it's at least fun to play. So that's good. And like I said, once I figure out how to make Halo work, probably going to either A, stream Halo, or B, just do Let's Plays. So let's see what happens, alright? And I think we're going a little bit long here, so you know what? I'm going to end this here. What I'll do, guys, is I'll probably grind a little bit more off screen. That way you don't have to deal with this the entire time. And then we'll go ahead in the next episode and we'll face off with Brock, alright? So, we shall see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.